Okay, right. I am so fucking nervous. So nervous. I'm working on a video, my very first video talking about like video games and stuff. Video games! If I'm honest, I'm just really nervous about entering into a space that's really male dominated. You guys know this, I've mentioned it before, and I'm kind of just afraid of men being mean to me. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna make the fucking video and I'm gonna upload it and it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. I'm home alone right now. My husband's schedule's changed and mine did not. And he's at work and I'm here alone, which is bad for my wallet because when I'm unsupervised, I start buying shit. I already bought another Barbie Basics this morning and I'm trying to save because I have a trip and I have so much shit in here that I could be doing, and that's what we're gonna try and do. Yeah. And then I also have this idea that I kind of want to repaint my Haru casting Adore. Here, I'll just show you. Here he is. He's so sweet. Yeah, he's so sweet. Haru casting Adori. He's the sweetest thing ever. He does not get enough love. He's probably my favorite USD that doesn't get enough love. He just doesn't. And I do think it's because his face up is really old. And there we go. Yeah, his face up is really old. It keeps focusing on me. Would you focus on my doll, please? Yeah, his face up is really old. It feels not well done to me now. So I really need to redo his face up. I don't think I'll redo his hair. But then that's also debatable. He needs to be updated. And then I have this idea that if I update him, he could be the kid brother to this man, Hideki. Yeah, they look like they would here. Don't fall, don't fall, don't fall. I think that they could be related. Also, this Barbie doll is just so pretty. She's in a Koragu gown. Yeah. In a nice Koragu gown that I got a while ago. I'm obsessed with Koragu gowns. Like, okay, if you have not experienced a Koragu gown, do that. They are on Amazon. I know that some of us are boycotting Amazon. I'm boycotting Amazon. But Koragu gowns. If you can find them, get into them. They're a lot of fun. And they're not like breaking the bank. You know what I mean? Anyway, this Barbie doll, she is... Who is she? I think it's Ballet Wishes Barbie. I got her specifically because of the face sculpt. She is the Odile face sculpt, and I am obsessed with the Odile face sculpt. Like, no, my friend Kyle is probably gonna get a little shitty, but I would love if they would use the Odile face sculpt as Barbie, because I am so very tired of Millie. I like closed mouth Millie. Closed mouth Millie, especially when you erase her, looks like a cross between the Mackie sculpt and Teen Skipper to me. Yeah, that's what she looks like when you erase her, and then she paints so beautifully. Like, and I've got so many Millie sculpts, closed mouth Millie sculpts on display and everything. Yeah, I'm a fan of Millie. when she's got her mouth closed. And I think the only one that I'm like, oh my god, she is so fucking cute that I had to buy her, was this last one. She was like a fairy. She's like a fairy. Yeah, she was a fairy. Loved her body, loved her stock, did not like the molded on clothes, but she's so cute. Like, she's painted so beautifully. And I recently just popped her on a modified made to move body. Anyway, this doll right here, I'm up here. I'm gonna take her off the stand. Also, I love this stand. This stand, and then like it's a saddle stand and it swivels. Like, are you serious? They should do this more often, especially with their male dolls. Oh, it keeps focusing on me. God damn it. Here, let me just... Oh, she's so pretty. She's just so cute. And she doesn't look pixelated. Her eyes are even. Ah, she's got a slight smile, even showing a little teeth, but it's not like stalker stare into your soul sort of a smile. Which is crazy because I grew up loving Barbie's smile, but I do feel like it gets a bit starey sometimes. I made this head like forever ago. Look at it. Look at it. I know there are holes in this shirt. I know. I know. I'm aware. I'm aware, but it's my favorite. It's got Mickey and Goofy and Donald. I'm aware. It's got quite a few holes in it, but I refuse to get rid of it. It's one of my favorite t-shirts. I will wear it until I can no longer wear it again. Also, once I'm like in a place where I can't wear it again, notice that all of the holes are in other places. They're not on the actual decoration, the focus of the shirt. I'm gonna turn this shit into a pillowcase. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm gonna turn it into a pillowcase or a wall hang, either one. Anyway, I had to take this shit off. It is so hot. And I made this out of yarn. That's so cute. I made this out of the worst yarn in the world. I really did. It's not the worst yarn in the world. It's not the worst yarn in the world. It's just, God, that's warm. It's just, here, I'll show you. I don't know what it is. It's probably not yarn that I would gravitate towards. We had just moved, it was the beginning of the pandemic, and you know, the way everything went with the pandemic. And I got this yarn from a grocery store. Like, and I just thought it was so random to see skeins of yarn like 6 yards away from fresh produce. So I was like, I'm gonna buy this yarn. It was like, the label wasn't even in English. It was one of those mom and pop stores where they stock groceries and everything else that you may need in your home. And they had yarn, and so I bought it. So I don't really know what this shit is. It's probably acrylic. I don't know what it is. And I did not strand test any of it. But I was so stressed out that I made this shit in 3 hours. I do remember that because I was on the phone with my mama, and by the time we finished the phone, I just had to do the cord. No pattern, just... I'm not sure if I like this. Before I get started on any kind of project, I do need to kind of like clean a little bit, I guess. All this shit is up here from the last time I sewed, and it's been like a week, I want to say, maybe a week and a half since I've sewn anything. And I do need to, I've got some sleeves here, and I need to put away some of these patterns. like this pattern from Misty's Imaginings. Love that site. I actually need to browse that site today to see if I can find maybe jeans. I think I seen a jeans pattern on her website, and I think I might do that today too. That, or I kind of want to sew for Barbie. I kind of want to sew for Blythe. I've still not decided whether or not I'm going to be going to this Blythe convention. It was my full intention to go to a Blythe convention this year, opposed to like a BJD convention or... Yeah, so I wanted to go to a Blythe convention, but I've not really committed to it, and I'm doing that on purpose. I'm probably going to commit to it like super duper. Look at that. Look at that. You guys remember this shit? Do you guys remember? You remember when I was obsessed with logos? This is old. Look, this is my pattern, by the way. I can't believe I actually haven't used this in a minute. But yeah, I need to share more of my patterns. But what was I saying? Shit, what was I saying? Been waiting to commit before I go in and actually buy tickets to this Blythe convention, because I do have a trip coming up already, and I know that I want to go. That's not my issue. It's just that it's difficult to make plans with the way things are changing in my country every 5 minutes. So I've been waiting to the very last minute to really commit to going to this BlytheCon. And it's in Detroit, which really wouldn't be a difficult travel situation. Detroit isn't that far. I feel like it's doable. I want to do it. It would be really fun. It would just be for a quick little weekend. But I'm waiting to the very last minute to really do anything, because I don't want to make my plans and then things change in a way that makes those plans either obsolete or even more uncomfortable. Because I do feel like committing to something super last minute adds discomfort, because maybe you can't plan everything the way that you want it so that you can optimize your comfort. But I would rather get there and enjoy myself uncomfortably but being secure with my possibilities than to plan things comfortably but then get there and hate the time that I have. yeah, that's what that is. I sort of had an epiphany. So what I'm about to do is I'm gonna pumpkin shaped jar. Isn't that cute? But I'm going to sketch out a quick little illustration for my tank top pattern. And then I'm gonna put it in the sleeve and store it in my pattern binder here. But I had an epiphany. I sew a lot of dresses. I'm obsessed with dresses. I think I always have been, ever since I was a young kid. But I think I just realized something about myself. There's a doll, he's a Unoa, his name is Tachibana, and I make him dresses all the time. He likes to be in dresses. And I think I'm Tachibana. I am Tachibana. I want to wear frilly fucking dresses. And I've always known that. Like, I used to joke with my bestie, and I used to tell her that I want to dress like a really pampered Blythe doll. And I do want to dress like a really pampered Blythe doll. I don't get to dress up often. I really don't. I'm always in scrubs, or I'm always in like comfy clothes at home. I don't go out much. There's not very much out here to do for me to go out much. Hence why I don't really vlog very much. But so I don't get a chance to really dress up. So there's not a whole lot of incentive for me to shop. And I don't even really want to shop for clothes like that. Mainly because pieces I gravitate to don't come in my size, or I love the garment, but the cut is wrong for my body. I'm drawn to more feminine silhouettes, and I'm always drawn to comfortable silhouettes and vibrant and fun. And those things are usually cut for a female body, or a more curvaceous femme body. And while I'm chunky, I'm not very curvaceous. I'm probably more of a trapezoid. So it's hard for me to find the things that I actually like and would love to put in my collection. So I would have to sew it. And I've been on this journey, this back and forth journey of drafting a pattern for myself, and so that I can make these silhouettes and have things that I really enjoy. And I think that I was putting it off and making a character that is Tachibana to enjoy what, for whatever reason, I think I wasn't allowing myself to enjoy. This is like sitting in this room and doing creative shit and overthinking is therapeutic and nerve-wracking at the same time, because I accept myself. I love myself. I know that I'm not a stereotypical normal cisgendered boy, but I allow myself to live and be, because I mean, shit, the world won't. But to sit here and have that realization is kind of mind-boggling. I didn't realize that I held those feelings until I really just sat here and thought about my character Tachibana, and like interrogated these feelings of, why do I always go out of my way to make sure that I put him in a soft dress? And it's like, cause I want to be in a soft fucking dress. God, she's so dusty. And she's just the most precious thing. Yeah. She really didn't get her, that's how she's dressed. Really cute. She didn't really get her chance in the spotlight because I repainted her just before having to pack her up. It was really like a situation of, I painted her, I sealed her, I made sure she was, done. And then she had to go right in the box because we moved. She's so sweet. I do know that they only did two 18-inch Hair Adorable dolls. And I mean, honestly, really, really ashamed. The way that I would have just threw money at collecting 18-inch Hair Adorables would have been in fucking insane. It just got a doll back from an old trade that I did with my rerooter, and that's what I'm calling her, my rerooter. Her name is Nina on Instagram. I think it's Nina's Dolls on Instagram. But she gifted me this Hair Adorable. Now, she wasn't on this body. I put her on an Ever After High body and dressed her up so that I would have more clothing options. And if I wanted to make something for her, it wouldn't be as hard. I do need to modify the neck a little bit. I'll probably modify the neck so that the head sits down on the neck a little bit better because she's got a very long neck. But it's not a bad custom. The match is decent. I love this hair though. I didn't curl it. She did that. Look how pretty and bouncy that is. Big old fan of Nina and her rerouting work. This is the girl that came back. No, she's not been painted. She's not been painted. She is she's under construction. But this is the hair. And like, look guys, isn't that cute? Oh, I love this hair so much. And it's super soft. It never gets tangled. You could just swing your hands through it. Nice and lustrous and fun and silky. I love it. I love it. This is a vintage, is this one? I forget the name of this one. Her sister, who I've had back for a while now, and I think you guys have seen her. I want to redress her today at some point, but you guys have seen her. She's been in a video. She has been repainted. God, my dolls, just dust. She has been repainted. She is a Mattel Tiny Tells doll. She's been rerouted by Nina in this adorable purple. Like, it's the depth in the hair is just insane because there's different colors of purple in there. Oh my God, and purple is my favorite color. Rerouting a doll or a doll having just really good hair, it really does push forward the project for me. And I love Nina's work. And this is what she looks like, all painted up. And her sister, she looks so crazy right now. I was actually in the process of painting her before I sent her off to Nina. And that stuff wasn't sealed or anything because I knew I was going to have a different perspective when she got back. So she's just kind of banged up real good right now, which is fine. I will paint her and give her the same kind of life her sister has here. And I'm really excited about that. So she's not gotten back on her body just yet because I want to paint her. But yeah, I have an idea. I've got this fabric where it's Nebula fabric. And I'm probably gonna make either like a dress and a romper or like two different cuts of an outfit, but made out of the same fabric so the two can match but still have their own personality. Yeah, love. I love a doll with some fantasy hair. I also really love a vintage, or at this point, antique doll that's been given like a spruce up like this. Just, they were gonna get this treatment. They were always gonna get this treatment. This project has been going on for years now, and I'm really excited for it to be in the long stretch. So Nina, honey, like, where my doll at? There she go. Thank you. And I kept your note. Like, I don't know if y'all noticed, I keep these. These are mine. Thank you so much. So I'm like rearranging some of my yarn. Funny enough, I just got a text from a friend and she was talking about how she likes to send me yarn memes. And the yarn meme was kind of talking about how when you go through your yarn, it's almost like shopping again because you get to see like the stuff that I guess you forgot you had. And doing just that, I'm rearranging my yarn, but also this kid got a chance to come back to the shelf. Look at him, he's so cute. He was actually not on display for a minute there because I had jacked his eyes and put him in another doll. But I made these eyes. Yeah, made these. And now he gets to be back on the shelf. His cute little self. He's so sweet. Yeah. So he's back up here on the shelf. And yeah, he's kind of sitting up here where I've got, here, I'll show you. Okay, so he's here with I guess supplies. Like, my yarn is here. I'm kind of redoing everything. This big old jar that's behind him is actually the jar where I put all of my little scrappies. Hold on. I don't throw my scraps away anymore. See? So all the shavings from like making pom-poms and shit and brushing out yarn wefts, all that stuff, it goes in here. And I keep it so that I could eventually turn it into stuffing. Yes. He's so cute. That head is way too fucking big for him, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I forgot his name. Okay. I need to eat. Yeah. I'm gonna leave the doll room for a little bit and go find breakfast. It's lunchtime, but I skipped breakfast because I had the fucking zoomies and I was anxious. Anyway, I'm gonna go eat food, and then after I eat food, I think I'm gonna sew the Jester hat. I think that could completely change. Every time I come in here to sew, I have an idea of what I'm gonna come in here and sew. But then I start looking through all of the fabrics and that changes because I don't know why. I mean, there's so many factors. I'm gonna eat something. I'll be back.
Career and fully explore a world in a time when open world games was still finding their feet. In a world of living chaos, the president of that entire world decides he's bored of the job and wants to hold a massive Grand Prix to design.
Okay. So I know the plan was that I was going to eat lunch and then come back in here and sew. But I'm knitting, so just look. Look at this colorway. It's so cute. So cute. Just the prettiest little colorway. And I knit this up real quick because it's just such a beautiful day outside. Like, it did not start out this pretty. Days like this, I really enjoy sitting here in the chair and just airing out the apartment and just relaxing. You know what I mean? It's become something I've come really accustomed to enjoying, I guess. Yeah, I love it. And then the breeze can come through. I love my window. I really do. But I'm knitting this, and the idea is to knit. So you can see here that I've broken away. I've casted off 9 stitches. Yeah, 9 stitches. I've casted off 9 stitches here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to knit back and cast on some more and continue knitting to create the back of the garment. This is eventually going to be a sweater. This is the front panel. Then I'll like knit the back and then I'll knit sleeves. Or maybe it'll be a vest. I'm not sure yet. But this is where we are. It's where we are. I don't know. I might not even like it. I think I'm just knitting because it feels good to my hands. I'm enjoying the day. And this yarn is so pretty. It's just red heart. You know, like the label is ripped, but it's just red heart. I've seen this stuff. I don't know where the hell I've seen this stuff at, actually. I really don't. I bought so much damn yarn. But here we are. And I'm just gonna knit and just enjoy the day. Enjoy the day. I got me some tea. My house is clean. And I'm just gonna vibe. I'm not feeling, I guess, so alone like I was before. Earlier, I was definitely feeling like, well, my husband's not here and I'm in the house by myself. What's crazy is I don't think I really realized how much I guess I got used to my husband being home on the days that I'm off. You know, I got so used to him being here that, you know, now that he's leaving, going to work and everything, it just kind of feels empty. And I miss him, you know? And he's only going to be at work for a little bit, but I'm just like ridiculous, I guess. You know, like you guys haven't even seen the absolute fucking bitch fit that I have when he leaves. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I should get better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I think I'm gonna end this video here. I'm probably just gonna game a little bit. You guys are effectively in my little gaming nook. But since I'm over here, really excited about this. This little Blu-ray is Cyber 6. For whatever reason, nobody seems to know about Cyber 6. To be honest, I didn't even know what a Cyber 6 was until very recently, maybe about 2 or 3 years ago. I actually found this series on Retro Crush. It's an app that's dedicated to old classic animes and stuff. And that's where I found this. And I mean, it's great. It gives me Saturday morning cartoons vibes. This does. I love the animation. I love the story. The story is just, it's so, I don't want to say basic, but basic. It's pretty basic. It's very comfortable watch. And I recently just got it physically in my hands, and that makes me so happy. I'm actually in the process of becoming a physical game collector myself. My collection isn't all that big yet, but there's quite a many titles that I want to get. But yeah, and I'm currently working on either creating a space for me to talk about all my nerd shit other than dolls, or I guess I'm thinking about making videos and putting them here. Anyway, tell me how you guys feel about that. Would you guys want to see that media over here, or would you rather a second channel? I'm leaning more towards the second channel bit. Yeah, which kind of scares me though. Kind of scares me because I feel like my doll people have spoiled me. You guys are so nice to me, and I'm afraid that the new people will be mean. Yeah. Anyway, I guess I'll see you guys in my next one. I'm so, I guess, happy that I was able to come here on my YouTube channel and just kind of expel a lot of energy, I guess, with this crazy video. It helped me not be so crazy in the house by myself. So thank you. Yeah, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.